Hi, Libra. This is going to be your mid-December reading. It's good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Libra, but as always, keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you because it is not meant for just one of you. If you would like a message to be just for you, you can book a private reading with me. The link to my website to schedule is in the description below, and I am running a 20% off special on live one-on-one readings between now and the first of the year. If you're new, welcome to Libra Nation. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. I only read for Libra and Sagittarius on this channel. Of course, I read for all 12 zodiac signs on my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot. Okay, let's get into it. I dropped out a bunch of oracle cards, and I knew that we were ready to start tarot when the Four of Cups came out. That's your overall vibe right now. Just feeling like a little bit of the malaise. This is where we meditate and contemplate. We're reevaluating something. Try not to focus on your regrets. You can enjoy that time alone below the tree. But he looks a little forlorn. You might be emotionally reevaluating something. You might be a little focused on the negative. You might be refusing a lot of offers right now. Maybe just feeling a little stuck in some way. So what came out of I don't know what this deck is called, my Spirit Oracle deck, whatever. I just got it. I can't remember all the names of the decks. I got the Vast Universe in reverse, Playing It Safe in reverse, Decrease in reverse, Commitment in the upright, Deception in the upright, and Joyous Fun. So, first of all, I think that in regards to a relationship, you might feel as though you're being a little deceived. It could be any relationship. This could be about career, because this does look like workplace gossip a little bit. This could be about, romantic relationships, family, career. I think it's about relationship for you. I think that you're looking for a commitment, but you might feel as though right now you've been deceived and someone really just wants to have fun. Or you're like, look, I'm looking for commitment. I'm aware of the fact that I've been dealing with some deception and I'm just going to go have fun. The vast universe comes in reverse when we're not roaming the globe looking for something. We're sort of narrowing down our options. I do think you're kind of done playing it safe. And I think you're sick of dealing with a decrease. If you're feeling a decrease in your life and you're feeling like the universe isn't, and your world isn't this big, beautiful, amazing, vast place to explore, it might be because you're playing it too safe. And this guy does play it safe. So no risk without, you won't get a reward without a risk. Keep that in mind. I pulled out some weird cards from the Island Time Wellness deck, and I didn't like them, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to resonate with all of you, but I almost picked them up, and my guide said, don't do that. This message is for someone. And I'm like, all of them? It can't be for all of them. This is very specific. And my guide said, it is specific, but some of them really need to hear it. I got the Golden Mirror, which is self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship and love bombing, twin flame, coupling, balance, and then boat, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. So, and then I got kisses, unconditionally loving and affection and falling in love, and then talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, hoovering. Hoovering stuck out to me, and the chaser. So the Golden Mirror is about someone that love bombs and is kind of self-absorbed. I kind of get the feeling that some of you have a person in your life that is hoovering back to you because they want you to chase them right when you're trying to move on. And some of you really need to be careful with this whole twin flame thing that you read about, see about. I believe that the twin flame connection is one of the spiritual bypassing bullshit things that people tell themselves when they're in a runner chaser dynamic with a narcissist. So if someone is coming back around to you, they're hoovering you, you're meant to be moving on from that. Don't chase them. You need to know that if you feel a strong pull with a person that makes you feel awful and you're terrified and insecure and worried all the time, that doesn't mean that they're your goddamn twin flame. They're probably somewhat narcissistic or Machiavellian, and it's just messing with your head with the Golden Mirror. So Be really careful with that. You might just be having a hard time moving on. I think if someone comes back to talk to you, they just want you to chase them. And this whole unconditional love thing, I do not believe in unconditional love in romance. That's unrealistic. Why should romantic love not come with conditions? I don't give my romantic love away to any old buddy unconditionally. Why would you? So be careful with this. That's just my 2 cents. That's just my personal opinion. You don't have to take my opinion. I'm not a psychiatrist, but I have been with a few narcissists. So this is for somebody. Be careful with this. You're trying to move on from these kind of relationships, but somebody's waiting for somebody, you or your person, like a person. And I did notice that stabbed in the back is at the bottom of the deck. Oh, yeah. And self-indulgent is here as well. And the butterfly. You're trying to heal from these kinds of relationships, I think. And I used the Oracle of Love, the Arrows of Love deck as well. It's like, give me just a little bit of a bigger picture here. I got rendezvous, rose colored glasses, invitation of love, anticipation, integrity. So, based on some rendezvous that you've had with someone, you might be putting on rose colored glasses. You might be telling yourself that it was something simply because of the way it felt when you clinked glasses that first time or something. You might be anticipating an invitation of love, or someone is anticipating that with you. Be careful with the rose colored glasses. You need a lot of rendezvous before you actually know a person, and your integrity is going to be activated, or someone else's will be with you. I was like, oh, these are kind of tough. But that's just what came out. I wanted to pull some cards out for career, but this could just be about personal development, friendships. This could be happening in the workplace, or it's just an extension of the relationship. I got mysticism, dissipating, vanity, and trickery. So some of you are really listening to your intuition and going on a bit of a solo spirit walk in regards to maybe your life path or what you do for career. You may feel as though something is dissipating for you. There's someone that's tricky and vain around you. Perhaps you're feeling like you're dissipating in some way and it's making you feel insecure about your looks. I'm also seeing possibly that you might be experiencing some ageism in the workplace. That's not true for all of you. So I think you're feeling kind of stuck. You will be searching your soul about something, but watch out for the vanity and the trickery. Some of you, I just heard a very positive message about this. If you're an entrepreneur, the face you present the world is actually very important. And trickery is the 7 of Swords for me. Now, let's take trickery out of this. And I don't know why I'm feeling 7 of Swords. Sometimes you have to be one step ahead of everyone else and you have to act upon your own behalf. Some of you need to spruce up your websites, your social media. I'm feeling a need. Someone has a need to compete. Well, first and foremost, compete with yourself. You know, don't be triggered into jealousy. Like, why do they have what I don't have? Why do they have something and I don't? Or if someone's doing that with you, push that energy away. Compete with yourself. Put your best foot forward. Yes, act on your own behalf, but nobody needs to lie. Something is kind of dissipating. You will need to search your soul about it. What your guides want you to ask yourself right now is, what risk can I take today? And how can I be more flexible right now? The first thing I heard off of this was a health message. I don't know about you guys, but I've been sitting way too much this year. Some of you really need to work on flexibility. You are never too old to become more flexible. Some of you have been having issues with your joints, short hip flexors, your knees are hurting you. It's important to be more flexible physically. But of course, this isn't necessarily a health thing for all of you. Ask yourself how flexible you can be right now, and can you really take a risk? You're being asked to take a bit of a risk today. Be not mistaken, you will have to take bigger risks than you ever thought possible on this path towards your dreams. You will have to take the big, scary leap, but do not fret because your soul has wings. What risk can you take to make your dreams move forward? Doesn't look like you're taking much of a risk. And some of you might be getting paranoid about outer appearances or the face someone's showing you, or vice versa. So think about what risks you want to take right now. And you're being called to be more flexible. What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then do some yoga. I love that. So those are important questions. If you actually do this, it will help you move through life. So feeling the Four of Cups right now, maybe you're having a hard time taking a risk or being flexible. Maybe something is dissipating for you. You're feeling like there's some vanity or trickery around you. And that whole golden mirror, twin flame, narcissist chaser thing, that'll make a person feel a little stuck too. Just breathe. You're psychic. You have a psychic family. You have a soul tribe. We're here with you. If you need to emotionally reevaluate something, it's cool. Just don't get stuck. All right, Spirit, for Libra, what is their challenge right now? The Five of Wands, tension in the environment. When the Five of Wands comes out, there may be conflict, there may be disagreements, there may be competition, there could be tension in diversity. We always have to remind ourselves we don't live in an echo chamber. You may just need to try something out. You might be afraid to try something out. They're just sparring. Those aren't swords. Perhaps there's a group dynamic that you'd rather not be a part of right now. Or you're like, I'm going to just sit here because this is a little too much. Maybe you're dating a lot of different people, or there's a lot of tension in your environment right now with work or family. Okay, I kind of get the Four of Cups. What is driving Libra? What's driving Libra, please? Some of you don't know what's driving you. The King of Wands in reverse. Well, for my masculines, some of you are either dealing with another masculine, or you yourself might be having a hard time seeing long-term growth potential in something. You're not feeling as confident or passionate about something. You're not feeling like you can be great with words or consistent. Make sure that you don't have aggressive goals or overly high expectations. Someone might be struggling to take a poor leadership role in a relationship. Perhaps you're more focused on your own personal direction. Yes, the King of Wands in reverse can kind of be my player card. So that might be what's happening deep within. You know, you might be dealing with a person like that, or you're just feeling like, I'm just not feeling the King of Wands. There's a King of Wands in all of us. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Something is just going nowhere. You might be, this could be a boss, a relationship, or a friend where, first of all, if it's a relationship, it looks like a person that's kind of in it for themselves and they don't have anything better to work on. So they're not being very productive. If this is career for you, Libra, I feel like you go to your desk or your work every day. You might really be expecting perfection out of yourself. Maybe your boss is not a strong leader. Maybe you're having a hard time taking the lead. Having a hard time with the repetitive tasks and apprenticeship of life. You are in a place of personal development. But if this is a person around you, yeah, no. It's not going anywhere productive. That could have been in your deep past. What's happening deep within for Libra in the middle of the month? The Nine of Cups. Well, you really are thinking about wish fulfillment. You are trying to have gratitude right where you are and be happy and satisfied with your life. Some of you need to be careful with overeating, over drinking. The Nine of Cups is like we just won the lottery. The Ten of Wands. Whoa. Okay, some of you, this is a weird card combination, the Tower. You really want something to happen here. You really want something to happen. Maybe you're having a really big sudden awakening. I can see that you're really carrying some heavy burdens. You're struggling. You want to do it all on your own, or you felt as though you've had to. Perhaps inside what you think is wish fulfillment is also a burden for you to some degree. And perhaps you're carrying this on your own to completion. You definitely want a major shift. You're going to have some sudden realizations deep within. Maybe something that was wonderful suddenly all changed. Interesting. What is Libra thinking about all the time? The Eight of Cups in reverse. Well, you want to walk away from something, but you're having a hard time doing that, even though it's over. The world is here for you. Cycles ending, new cycles beginning. We are at the end of the year. You are doing a lot of life review. You've had to walk away from something, or you want to, but it's difficult for you to do that. This could be where you live, where you work, a relationship. Emotional reevaluation and indecision. Seems to be a lot of tension. What is the next action coming in for Libra? The Two of Pentacles. What do I do? What do I choose? Well, you're going to tackle it like an earth sign. Okay, I have a lot of priorities. I need to be flexible. I need to be adaptable. I need to figure this out. I need to keep all my balls in the air. If I do it this way, this will happen. If I do it this way, this will happen. Make sure you don't make excuses for a person. If you feel like you're being juggled in a relationship, yeah. Six of Wands is in reverse. Okay, for some of you with work, oh, I just heard something that pissed me off. Some of you didn't get a promotion that you deserved. Or you're feeling as though you've fallen from grace in some way. Your ego might be bruised right now. They might not be paying you enough either. If it's relationship, you don't really know what to do. You're trying to work something out. You can't be super public about it. Thinking more about your own private achievements and personal definition of success. Some of you just took yourselves off of a dating site. Some of you just closed or made your LinkedIn private so that you can fix it up or something. Something like that. How does Libra see themselves? The Chariot. Moving on. You connecting to a Cancer? You have Cancer in your chart? I do. So you see yourself as saying, the GPS of my soul is turned on and I know where I'm going. I will overcome my obstacles and my challenges. Some of you have just bought a new vehicle. Watch out for driving in the rain, please. Some of you are going to think about taking a trip. You definitely, that car is ready to just bolt out of the garage. How else do you see yourself? How does Libra see themselves right now? The Lovers in reverse. Some of you had just said piss off to a Gemini. I think that when the Lovers comes in reverse, well, first of all, some of you have a person driving right towards you because they're paranoid you have another lover, or vice versa. You don't need to drive across state to figure that out. Just listen to your intuition if that's what's going on. I think you're trying to overcome something. The Lovers is about total value alignment and relationships and partnerships. And when the Lovers comes in reverse, it's where we realize, or we begin to realize on a subconscious level at least, that we're not exactly the right match with a person or a situation. And that it's just not total value alignment. Someone might not be ready to give up their choices. There could be a paranoia that someone has more than one lover. Something's not feeling like total alignment for you. You do seem to want to move on from that. You might be the King of Wands saying, I'm not working on this with you. It might be throwing you off a little bit though. So if this is work for some of you, you really want to move on. And you're suddenly realizing it. It's an interesting card combination with the Nine of Cups and the Ten of Wands. I have had moments like this myself where you realize what will bring you joy and ecstasy. It will be a burden to complete that. For any of you that are becoming indulgent, be careful. Something will happen as a result. I'm seeing major ascension here though, Libra. What's in the environment that they're unaware of that they need to know about? What are the hidden factors? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's just not cooperating here. There could be a third party interference. There could be an apathy. Someone may try to steal your concepts at work. Be careful of that. Take credit for your work. Someone is going to probably feel kind of uncooperative. You're not learning and implementing something at the moment in a productive way. You may feel some disharmony and misalignment, lack of commitment on your end or someone else's end. You may feel the need to work alone. Okay, well, what are your feelings? How is Libra feeling right now? You're feeling like the Queen of Pentacles, baby. You got your mind on your money and your money on your mind. You want commitment. You're feeling like a boss, ready for a serious relationship, feeling very stable, mature, and grounded. Some of you are connecting to an earth sign. For health, I always want the Queen of Pentacles to stand a little bit more. Yeah. How else are you feeling? The Star, well, you are focused on your goals and your dreams, working on healing, happiness, motivation, freedom. That's very positive to feel that way. Some of you are wishing on a star for someone. The Queen of Pentacles does look a little sad, and based on these other cards, some of you are having a hard time accepting where you are right now, I think. But that doesn't mean you're going to do anything stupid. I think you're going to stay pretty grounded. You're feeling like I have to be grounded. The Queen of Pentacles is pretty reasonable and very practical as well. But I think you do wish for something bigger. Some of you are about to find your true life purpose and calling and your career path. Find out what your part of fortune and your North Node are. That will help you with that. It will help you understand yourself better and maybe help you better achieve some of your goals. What is the final outcome? Temperance in reverse. If you were dealing with a Sagittarius, you're not now. Okay, so when Temperance comes in reverse, Temperance in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse. So don't resist change. Something will be moving slowly and something may be running hot and cold for you. Anything excessive happening in your life needs to be brought into balance. You are going through some healing. You need to find calm and peace. If any of you were communicating with someone, I think that's going to slow way down. Try not to be frustrated by delays. Try not to become impatient or impulsive. The Eight of Wands in reverse can happen. That can happen. So watch out for communication between yourself and others, being consistent and calm and peaceful. Do you have any further advice, Spirit? The Ten of Cups in reverse. So this is about family and struggling relationships. When the Ten of Cups comes in reverse, there's a bit of a disconnection. Family relationships may struggle. Again, with the Lovers and the Ten of Cups in reverse, I'm seeing some misalignment in values between yourself and the environment, needing a little bit, and with the Temperance in reverse, needing a little bit more emotional stability. Here's the problem. It's the Five of Wands. Try to be as flexible as you can when the Five of Wands comes out. Try to be part of a solution and not part of a problem. Also, you can stay and play in the mud with these fools, or you can take a risk and do something different. You definitely want to get out of the decrease, Libra. And I mean, you can only play it safe for so long. That's not getting you anywhere. You're going towards commitment. And make it clear to other people. Your card didn't come out like the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords, the Page of Swords. I'm not seeing a lot of great communication between yourself and others right now. If that's necessary, think about how you can do that. That might help. Yeah. All right, Libra, that's your reading for the middle of December. I hope that it helps you if it resonates with you. I will do a love reading for you later. They told me no, and I don't know why they told me no. They just did. So I'll do that for you guys tomorrow. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.